What is up, everybody? My name is Undone Catalyst. This is weird. I typically don't do a lot of these videos of me just standing here talking to you guys like this, but here we are, 2 videos in 1 month of this. It's interesting. But anyway, every once in a while there's something that I want to talk to you guys about, so I end up just making a video like this. But, yeah. So with this video, what I wanted to tell you guys was kind of what I've been thinking about doing with my channel moving forward, now that I'm no longer in a part of the YouTube Partner Program. You know, because they were booting everybody out. Thousands upon thousands of channels got removed from partnership, which sucks, but I don't know. I like to think of it as like the sort of YouTube D-Day, in a sense. For those of you guys that don't know what D-Day is, essentially back in World War II, a bunch of Allied forces stormed the beaches of Normandy in France as essentially a way to help, you know, liberate the country from Nazi regime, which ultimately helped set the foundation for winning the war. Now, that's probably a terrible comparison, because I don't think the whole like YouTube thing, it's probably not really related in any way, but I guess that they kind of is a similar goal was involved, I guess, because D-Day was an attempt to help win the war, and this whole YouTube partnership removal, like kicking everybody out, they're trying to build their reputation back up and try to get advertisers back on the platform as a way to help end the whole adpocalypse thing, I guess. I don't know. This video is not meant to be a history lesson. I actually had to look that up again myself because I kind of forgot what D-Day was a little bit. But, yeah, it's been a while since I've been in school, so I haven't learned it. It's been a while since I learned it, so I kind of forgot what it was. But yeah, I've just been kind of thinking about where I want to take my channel now that all this has happened. Now, you see, this past week I've been kind of thinking about, you know, when I did my 10 years on YouTube video, I made it sound like I was kind of giving up in a sense. And that's not necessarily the case. I mean, yeah, losing partnership did demotivate me a little bit to try to work harder. But, I don't know. I kind of, like, I wasn't necessarily trying to give up on YouTube. I just didn't want to put as much time into it anymore. But after thinking about it, you know, losing partnership, we didn't really lose a whole lot. The only thing we really lost was that 5 cents a month, or however much you guys were making, if you guys are smaller creators too. But, yeah, it was kind of, we didn't really lose anything, because we still get to keep custom, like, we still get to use the custom thumbnails, we still get to use the end screens that they provide us, and we still get scheduled uploads. Those were the main things I was concerned about losing in the partnership. But after reading about it, they said, oh no, you still get to keep that stuff. If you've had it before, it's not going away. So I'm like, okay, so that's not too bad. But, yeah, I was kind of down about it. I mean, the change sucked. I mean, looking at it from a business standpoint, I understand why YouTube did it. You know, because they're trying to build their reputation back up and show that they actually value their platform and want people to take them seriously. And I get that. I mean, it doesn't make it suck any less, but I get it. You know, I mean, it's funny, they're trying to sit there and BS us by saying, like, oh yeah, we wanted to implement this for a long time. And it's like, okay, why didn't you? Because after the whole Logan Paul situation happened, then they decided, like, it's just too coincidental, because they're trying to tell us, like, oh, that's not the reason why we did it now. It's like, it's too coincidental. Now, see, we all know that's the reason they did it. Because they got some bad rep, so they wanted to sit there. So they chose to implement this, like, okay, like, this is the last straw. We need to do something now. It's like, now you see, YouTube can do whatever they want. It's their platform. But I don't see why they need to lie about it, about these changes. Like, the reasoning. Like, just be honest. Don't sit there and lie to us about it. We all know that's the reason. We're not idiots. But I don't know. This is not meant... Again, this is not... I'm kind of getting off track. Like, I've said everything But what I wanted to say, I'm not trying to rant on you. This is turning into a rant on YouTube now, but anyway. So, but going back to what I was saying, like I didn't necessarily want to give up on it. 'Cause, you know, like I said, I put 10 years into this thing just to give up on it. That's kind of, yeah, that's a lot of time. Just to say, oh, I'm done. Like, oh, I'm done, deuces. Like, no, that's not right. Like, that wasn't my intention. So that's why what I decided to do from here on out is I want to try and start building up my channel properly. Doing stuff that I should have been doing from the start. Now, I've seen a few videos on this of other people's opinions on why you're not gaining subscribers, why you could be growing faster than you are. And the main consensus that people seem to say was consistent upload schedule. And I will admit, I do fall prey to this. Like, I don't really have a regular schedule. Because, like, initially, when I first started out, what I wanted to do was post, like, every other day or every few days. But then it's like, you know, 2 days of non-uploads eventually turns into 3, and then 4, and then 5, and then 6. And I end up waiting like 10 days, like 2 weeks without uploading. I mean, I haven't gone that long without uploading. I have gone like 10 days before, but I think that was back when I had my other channel still. And you know, I was trying to balance the two out, but then it's like I ended up like, oh, I'm just going to stick with my main channel and leave this as a backup for right now. And that's why there's a 6-month period. Was it 6 months? No, it was like 9 months. There was like a 9-month period where I didn't post anything on this channel because I was still trying to focus on my other one. It was just a big mess. Like, nothing was organized. So, starting this week, I think what I want to do is I want to start getting on a proper upload schedule. So, I checked some of my analytics, and they said that some of the best times for my channel is actually, like, for views, is on the weekends. Like, primarily Saturdays. So, I do kind of notice that, too. Like, whenever, like, on Saturdays, I do notice a slight spike in my views, which is interesting. I guess that all the kids getting out of school, like, oh, we can go on YouTube now. I'm just kidding. I'm not assuming that you guys are kids. I would like to think you guys aren't kids, because my content is exactly kid-friendly, a lot of it, but I don't know, I guess the point still stands. Like, mainly kids watch gaming videos, so, in a sense, I guess. But, anyway, so with that being said, what I want to do is start implementing an upload schedule, and I decided to do Fridays and Saturdays to start. I did originally want to do Saturdays and Sundays, but after thinking about it, what I also wanted to try and do was do live streaming on here. Now, I was originally going to do live streaming for Fridays, but after thinking about it, I still do stuff on Twitch. And for Twitch, Fridays is one of the days that I want to focus on that, because my original schedule for Twitch was Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So I still want to leave Fridays open in the case that I decide to, you know, sit down and actually motivate myself to get on there. So I still want to leave Fridays open for that, and whenever I decide to start that back up again. But, so yeah, it's going to be Fridays and Saturdays for my normal upload schedule, and then Sundays for live streaming. Now, live streaming is not going to be a regular thing on here. It's going to be very occasional. And the reason I decided to do live streaming on here is because a lot of the games that I play on Twitch, I mainly play them to post on YouTube anyway. Because it's like I record a long session of it, and then I download the archive, and then chop it up into clips, and then upload it over time on here. Now, I figured the easiest way to like cut out all that hassle is to just stream directly on YouTube. So that way I can knock it out and then move on to something else. So that's kind of my plan for that. But, so yeah, Fridays and Saturdays are going to be regular uploads, and then Sundays is the occasional live stream. Now, I will say that the main thing that's been consistent on my channel has been upload time. So that's not going to be changing, because I still upload at 1 PM Mountain Time, which is if you guys are in the U.S., 12 p.m. Pacific, 3 p.m. Eastern. If you're outside the U.S., then wherever your respective time zone is, I post at 1 p.m. Mountain Time. So whatever time that is for you, essentially. So yeah. This is going to be the first step into trying to, like I said, try to build my channel up properly. Because I should have been doing this from the beginning, honestly. But my excuse was, oh, well, I don't get many views anyway, so I didn't see the need to post more than every few days. Which, I guess that's part of the reason why I haven't been getting views. But, anyway, so with all that being said, now that we're going to start implementing more changes onto here, what I want to propose to you guys, the question I have for you guys is, what do you guys want to see on here? I haven't asked for video suggestions in a long time. Typically I don't get many comments anyway, so I haven't really tried to bother you guys about it. But, I don't know, I feel like I should have been doing this for a long time ago. Because, I want to post more of what you guys want to see, because I've been kind of doing my own thing for years, because like I said, I haven't asked for video suggestions in years, a long time. Because, being a variety channel, I understand that there's a lot of content to digest and take in. So you don't always find what you want to see. Now, you see, I enjoy doing variety stuff, though. See, that's not going to be changing anytime soon. Frankly, because I don't like limiting myself to just one thing. But if I can narrow stuff down for you guys, for more of what you guys want to see, then, I feel like that this will be a good way to, to help connect with you guys a little bit more, and you guys will enjoy my content a little bit more, and it's not just going to be all over the place like it has been. Because, I've been doing variety since pretty close to the beginning when I first started. Because I was doing, I think 2009, 2010 was when I started doing the variety stuff. I was kind of straying away from just Guitar Hero and Rock Band. Because that's really all I did in the beginning was that. But then it's like, that's not all I wanted to do. So then I started doing COD commentaries. And, I could and bring some of that back. I haven't done a COD commentary in years either. See, frankly, I don't have anything interesting to talk about in those. That's why I haven't done them in a while. I also haven't owned a Call of Duty in a while. I have World War II right now for PS4, because I have a PS4, so... Speaking of World War II, but anyway. So if you guys want to see more like console gaming stuff, I can start implementing that again. I gotta get another capture card though, but other than that, that's something I'm willing to do. I don't know if you guys are into that stuff or not, but... So yeah, if you guys have any like games to recommend that you guys want to see me check out, doesn't even have to be games, because you guys know I'm a guitar player, for anybody that watches my covers. If there's a song you guys want to see me cover too, I've done one song request. Like, the first person that's ever requested a song, I did it. Like, I learned the song by ear and I played it. So that is something that I'm willing to do as well. If it's within reason, like, if it's a song that I can reasonably play, that's not too ridiculous, because my playing ability is not that great yet. I'm not a shredder, so... Don't sit there in the comments, post, play through the fire and flames. Like, fuck out of here. Like, nobody can play that song correctly. Dragon Force themselves can't even play it correctly. So, no. There's no way I'm even doing that song. I don't even really like that song anyway. So, there's no way I would even want to attempt to learn it. But yeah, if it's within reason. So, keep that in mind. But anyway, guys, I think I talked long enough. I just wanted to let you guys know what's going to be happening moving forward. I feel this will be a good thing. I'm really excited for this, and I hope you guys are too. So, thank you guys for watching. So, remember, Fridays and Saturdays is going to be regular upload schedule. I'm going to be doing that later this week. Sundays, the occasional live stream. If you have video suggestions, let me know. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. I hope to talk to you all soon.